Hey you! Today we're going to take a look at the EPZ Q1. So EPZ reached out to me and wanted to send me their Q1, a $22 budget set, to introduce their EMs to me and hope that I could perhaps recommend them to you guys. Let's talk about the bass. The bass does sound present but is also limp. It does not hit very deep or strong. Bass hits would probably be missing rumbles and slams, as certain genres like pop and punk rock do lack a sense of direction, as bass guitars and drums do sound absent occasionally. There is definitely a little bass shelf that brings some warmth into the entire presentation, but nothing too exciting or fun. It is a very relaxing presentation to listen to. Moving on to the mids had good body and never felt missing or overly thin, but did sound a little muffled, lacking some clarity. Vocals sound aligned with all the instrumentals and does not sound too far forward or too far back in the presentation. However, comparing between the male and female vocals did sound much better. It had more heft and emotion than female vocals. Female vocals did sound okay, but generally felt much weaker, and I think that has something to do with the laid-back treble that we're going to talk about now. The treble is dark. If you are a treble head, you would want more out of this set. For me, I found them to be okay. They are definitely audible if you listen hard enough, but if you are listening to these casually while you are doing work or doing something else, you may find that it misses certain high notes and lack bite. It does really cause the details of the Q1 to be lost and the soundstage to feel quite compressed in my opinion. Overall, the Q1 ends up having a clockwise tilt towards the bass but isn't quite versatile. For $22, you are getting an okay deal out of it. It definitely stands out amongst the rest of the other sets around this price bracket, having a darker sound signature than something like the Zeros. So if you want to experience what a super dark sound signature may sound without breaking the bank, you can and should consider the Q1. The Q1 comes with a pouch for a carrying case, a 3.5mm cable with no chin slider, and 6 sets of ear tips. The default cable that you would get if you order from EPZ's Alibaba shop is one with a microphone, but EPZ told me that they will be sending me one without a microphone. If you want a pair without a microphone, it will cost the same, but you would have to personally message them to request for one without a microphone. The resin shell of the Q1 is 3D printed and has a very common design on the faceplates, something reminiscent of the Oracle Mark II. In terms of comfort, it does cause some discomfort on where the IEM sits in the ear, and over a long period of time, I will probably have to take them out and take a break. The EPZ Q1 boasts a 13mm dynamic driver, and because of this, it actually handles EQs very well. In fact, Paul Wasabi, an IEM reviewer, reviewed this set as well and did a great job in showing how to EQ these bad boys to give them a decent sound upgrade. There will be a link to his video in the description below. The entire process of EPZ sending the IEMs to me was smooth, and I want to give a shout out to Liu Jingzong from EPZ for being so friendly and quick in sending me these. Personally, I will keep the Q1s even though they do not meet my personal taste, as they hold a very unique presentation. And despite the lack of clarity and treble, I highly recommend you consider purchasing them if you are someone looking for a darker budget set. Even if they end up not being suited to your taste, they handle EQ very well. Thank you once again to EPZ, and thank you for watching the video. I hope you have a great day ahead and see you next time.